Friends, guess who made it to their campground?
We did.
It's actually a very nice campground. I thought it was gonna be waterfront, but I don't think any of them are waterfront. I think we're just the closest to the water.
Yeah.
But we want to go to explore, but we both are starving.
We're pretty hungry, so we're having a delicacy. Well, Rose is.
I'm having a salad, and Chase went for his favorite.
I love instant ramen. I don't know what it is. This isn't my favorite when it comes to instant ramen. I prefer the ones that don't come in a big cup with everything, but this one's pretty delicious. And I just think it's a good thing to kind of have around for when you don't feel like making a big, massive sandwich or salad.
Sandwich.
I meant to say salad, but sandwich came out.
Gosh, sandwich.
So that's what we're doing. And our hotspot just stopped working, so I've been over here trying to figure that whole thing out.
Very nice campground. Around $28 a night. Full hookup. So we're gonna charge our batteries all the way. We're gonna have full water. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm very excited. I'm super excited, to be honest. Outer Banks, already.
Beautiful.
I already like it.
I mean, beautiful.
It is very, very pretty. So let's see what it has to offer. Friends, we made it to the dunes and we have parked right in front of Life is Good store, which is one of our favorite brands. We went inside the store, check it out, got some goodies, and now we're gonna check out the dunes that are right in front of us. So let's go on a little adventure with the dogs. Do you think they're gonna love it, or do you think they're gonna hate it?
I think Jake's gonna love it. He had a fun time at the dunes in Glamis.
Pablo did too. The only problem is it's extremely windy. That's why I changed my hat, because I don't want my hat to fly away. Let's go, guys. It is so windy. I had to change. It was pretty cold.
It's a little windy for Pablo, huh?
Yes, too sandy for him.
Poor little dude's right at the perfect height to be pelted with sand. Jake doesn't care. Jacob, what's up, Bubba?
I'm loving it. My eyes are crying.
Come on, Jake. Wow. It is so windy and cold, but dunes never cease to amaze me.
I have one there. One little tear.
Are you crying tears of happiness?
Maybe.
Oh, your nose is red. You look like Cindy Lou Who.
I'm cold. It was nice though. I'm happy we went on that walk, and I assure you, Jake enjoyed the most.
He was loving every little bit of our time there. I think we're pretty much ready to head back to the campground. I'm almost ready for dinner. What are we cooking tonight, babe?
I don't know.
Maybe I can help.
We have to see that. we were driving to go to the campground and Chase just made a little stop. And I said, what are you doing? And he said, I want to show you something. And this is what he showed me. It's so windy. We made it back to the campground, and how we tell you earlier, I don't know if we told them earlier, our campground has full hookup. So we're gonna be able to connect our shore power and charge all our batteries, which I think they're already 100%, but that extra little battery will be very nice. So let me show you how we do that.
The next thing that I need to do is turn the inverter switch.
The next thing, what's the first thing you did?
Well, the first thing is we backed into our site. So then the next thing is I've got to take this little thing off, and I have to turn the switch on our inverter from inverter on to charge only. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me because our original inverter, not for the van but in the bus, just automatically had a transfer switch built in. But this, you just have to do it manually.
Cable?
Yep. When we first took off, we didn't have any adapters. We honestly didn't even have a cable, which is funny enough. So everything on the van is 15 amp, 20 amp breakers, but 15 amp service.
Paco!
He just really wants to be with you.
Get down!
We do have a 50 amp adapter and a 30 amp to 15 amp adapter.
Cool.
And then hidden under our van, very stealthily, is our plug. Now we're plugged in, charging the batteries, and you'll see we're floating back between 13.5 volts, which is what we were when we parked, to 13.9 volts charging, and it's going to go all the way up to about 14.4 and 14.6. Rose has made one of my personal favorites, which is buffalo cauliflower. She made a garlic rice and tossed it in with some salad, and we're about to watch our show while we eat. I couldn't be more excited. Dinner time, and I guess binge watching the last couple episodes of Evil.
If you cannot tell, it's time to go to bed. We're both pretty tired, and we're planning on having an early day tomorrow. And we'll see you in the morning, friends. Good morning, friends. It's a late morning. I wake up to see the sunrise from our window. Did you wake up, Bubble?
No, her alarm went off, and she said it's time to get up, but then she laid back down.
Yeah, because she didn't even move. Whatever. Chase, anyway, said that we should go on a walk to the beach. So that's what we're doing. Let's go. Are you ready for a bath, Jake? We finally are hitting the road, and it's kind of like we're having a very late day today, but we got some things done here in the van as well.
It's been a really fun and great day.
It has been a great day, baby. I agree. The most exciting part is we're about to go and try, keyword, try, to see the wild horses. They are supposedly located at Corolla Beach. Friends, we made it to Corolla Beach. We found a public parking lot. We left the dogs, covered the windows, so it's very nice, warm and cozy in there. And of course we left the vents open, so that way there's air circulation. They have water, they have food, they have been out. And we didn't bring them with us because, first of all, we parked quite far from where the horses supposedly are. And, well, we don't know if dogs are allowed. Also, if they're allowed, I don't want them to bark at them and then, you know, mess up the whole thing for everybody, right?
That would be awful. I don't want to be those people.
No, I don't want to be those people.
I tried to tell Rose that we were quite a good distance away from where the horses can be found. And she said, no, that's gonna be right here. It'll be fine, we'll walk. As soon as we got down to the beach, she says, I don't think we're in the right area. So we're going back to the van to drive.
I'm down for walking, but this guy over here is too cold.
She's trying to blame it on me. She literally looked at me and said, I don't think we're in the right place.
No, that's what I said. I said we're quite far, but I'm okay walking, but you said I'm not, it's too cold.
No. I said my feet are cold, and then I said, babe, I have to tell you something. There's no way I'm living anywhere where it's cold.
Which I'm totally fine with because, you know, I don't love the cold weather, but I don't think it's bad at all.
I was just trying to be a cool kid like her, wearing a jacket and no socks, barely any shoes, and here I am regretting it. It's a terrible life decision.
Okay, so we found a place to park closer, we think. We're not 100% sure of where we are. We know the horses are located in Corolla Beach in the 4WD area, which you can pay a 10-day pass for $50, right? To take your vehicle on the beach. We could have easily done that, but the van is pretty heavy and we probably could make it, but I don't want to risk getting stuck on the beach and having to pay quite a bit of money to get the van out of the sand. So our plan was like, well, let's park and walk over that way. There's truthfully no many places to park. It almost looks like it's the type of place that you're gonna have to pay money to be able to enjoy. If you don't pay for the pass, you can get in a tour and they just take you to all these different places. I also checked for that and it was around $200 for the both of us with a bunch of other people, and I don't feel comfortable doing that.
So just looking down the beach, as far as I can see, cars are just barreling back and forth, which makes me think, as far as I can see, there's no opportunity for us to see horses. By the time we get to the furthest point that we can see on the beach, the sun will almost be setting. I think we call pulling the plug on this idea.
I just freaking lost my phone. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Chase decided we head back. I knew I have my phone in my pockets. I don't even know why, but he made me run because there was cars coming, so I run through the freaking sand and I touch and I said, I don't have my phone anymore. And then we look for the location and it's turned off. So we tried to call, nobody answered, and he's like, this is a bad sign, this is a bad sign. He checked where we run and he couldn't find it. I went up the hill, down the hill, tried to find it, couldn't find it. And then I walked right through where we run and it was buried, almost buried in the sand, halfway buried in the sand. So we got my phone back.
Wow!
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 What is this? We both are feeling kind of bummed.
Yeah, it was a flop of a day.
We're feeling a little sad because, you know, we had some plans for today and pretty much everything we planned didn't happen. Except for this food. I did want to come over here, so the only highlight of today is that we found this restaurant that has some vegan options.
And it is cold outside, but after this, We're gonna get some ice cream.
Let's eat and see if our day gets better.
Are you copying me? Beige hat, blue shirt.
Baby, I was dressed first. And it's not a blue shirt, it's a blue jean jacket. And your hat is no beige, it's dirty.
It's white, but dirty. Choco tacos.
Oh, that's for us to share. Just eat them. Oh.
So much for showing the camera what the food and our reactions were like. I'll be honest, it's good because I'm hungry.
But it's not the best.
It's not the best. That's all you're gonna dip. Those are good.
After that meal, we are both very full, but I found online and also a lot of you recommended through Instagram that we needed to check out the surfing spoon.
And when the little love of my life wants to go to the surfing spoon, the little love of my life gets to go to the surfing spoon.
So let's check out the surfing spoon. Let's go. Hello! Hey!
To properly close out a day that was truly a series of unfortunate events, we were looking forward to a long shower. We could take a short, hot shower here, but we were really looking forward to that long, hot shower. And well,
we walked to the nearest shower house and it was very cold outside. It's 49. We got to the shower house. I went to give Chase all the shampoo, conditioners, and his stuff. And he said, let me just make sure there's showers in here. Well, there is a shower, but it's a very dark outside shower.
it's almost open air.
So we walk all the way back, turn on our water heater, and we're gonna have a hot shore shower in here. After a very long day of a bunch of failures, we're finally in bed, me and Pablo. Tomorrow we check out from the campground. We still don't know where we're heading. It will be a surprise for you and for us.